welcome to GameX. I am Sam Cook, and welcome to the show. But what show is this? This is the top 5 games coming out this week. Sword Art Online, HollowRealization by Bandai Namco. Sword Art Online is... Wow, I should preface this with one of my most enjoyed anime experiences. I watched it with a friend of mine that had no interest in anime whatsoever, really, and he enjoyed it, and I really like video games, so that's probably one of the reasons why. That being said, this game looks like a lot of fun. It's an ARPG. If you're into JRPGs and stuff like that, this one's probably going to be right there with you. It's not an MMO. It's not anything like that. It's not even on PC, which is such a strange thing for a game from a show that was a game that was on PC, that was a VR MMO, and it's none of those things, but it looks fun, and you get to play with the characters that you know and love. I think that this one is going to be worth checking out, and I am excited to play it when it comes out on November 8th. Yesterday Origin by Microids. Yesterday Origins is a very Telltale Games similar styled game. It's a story game that's done through like a point and click kind of game where you're controlling a character, you're doing stories, it's like a choose your own adventure set in a point and click, set in a comic book. I think it looks cool. It's a very interesting premise for a game in which someone becomes immortal, kind of, in which they die and respawn. Kind of fun. I like that kind of premise. I've seen it done before, and I'd be interested to see how this is. Noted, though, the voice acting in this is not fantastic, but it is a very cool concept, and I would like to see how it pans out. This one comes out on the 10th of November. Dishonored 2 by Bethesda. Now, I think that this is pretty standard fare in the gaming community now to see a sequel to a vastly popular game on this show, and this one is like the others. Dishonored was a fantastic game. It's very choose your own play style type mechanics. I'm a big fan of that, and I like to see how they take it even farther in this one. I really like the stealth mechanics, I like the arcane, I like the steampunk kind of vibe that everything has. Overall, this one is hands down going to be a very popular game just because of its predecessor, but also because it's always going to be imaginative when you're playing one of these offside Bethesda games, not in the main like Elder Scrolls or Fallout franchise. And I always have a good time with them. I'm really excited for when this one comes out on November 11th. Badiya by Semaphore. Badiya is an infinite procedural survival exploration game set in the Arabian desert. Now, the first word that probably might have set some of you off was procedural, maybe infinite, maybe survival even, because a lot of people don't like these games. That being said, I do like these games. I'm a big fan of Rust. We've done the game on the shows before. I love it. That being said, this one looks like a really cool concept. There's a lot of vehicles. There's a lot of stuff that really seems like it might be a bit big and large scale for a production like this, an early access game. I saw ships in the trailer, and if you know me, you know sailing on a pirate ship in a game is one of my favorite things, even if I am absolutely garbage at it. Looking at you, naval action. That being said, this game looks like it could be a lot of fun, and I think that it's going to be worth a look when it comes out on early access on November 11th. Now, I don't actually have a 5th game for this top 5 because this week was dog shit. That being said, you know, here's something else that maybe will take kind of a spiritual number 5 slot in this video. The PlayStation Pro is coming out, the PS4 Pro. I'm a Sony gamer, never been an Xbox guy, but I have had every generation of PlayStation console device, you know, and I mean, it's a step forward. It's just another one along the generation. I probably won't pick one up unless I start seeing noticeable differences between the games that are coming out for it, but from what I can tell, it's not going to be a huge leap forward, and my money would probably be spent better elsewhere. But if you haven't picked up a console from this generation yet, and Sony is on your radar, this is one to keep an eye on, just because it is slightly better than the classic. But other big news that might come from this is your Craigslist ads that you are going to be looking for are going to see classic PlayStation 4s take a downward turn in their value, and that's good for everyone. That being said, that is all I have in the top 5 games coming out this week for this week. I am glad that you guys decided to stick by and endure a 4-game top 5. It's kind of misleading, but the title of the show is what it is, and I cannot change that for one episode. That being said, thank you for stopping by. I am once again Sam Cook. Leave a like on this video, leave a dislike on this video, leave a comment on this video, subscribe, check out GameX.io, our open alpha that I talk about all the goddamn time, and you're probably getting sick of it by now, but it's for everyone that doesn't know yet. Anyways, now that I have all that out of the way, I am Sam Cook. Have an awesome day.